what was kind of the stop-start nature to the beginning of the year? You talked a lot in the offseason about wanting to win that starting job. You get it at the beginning, you lose it for 3 games, and now you've kind of taken the starting goalkeeping job back.
I mean, also a little bit up and downs. I feel like there were some unlucky games. And then obviously the last few games also went kind of good in my direction. So right now I'm feeling good, and we're going to fight every training, every game to keep that spot.
What role did you play in improving the set-piece defense? That was a big point of emphasis in the early piece of the season. It's really gotten better as time has gone on. What was your role in that, and how do you feel like you contributed?
Yeah, obviously the coaching staff wanted us to be me and Tristan Bowles. I feel like be more aggressive outside the box, or more get out the 5 small box and get out of it and collect the high balls, and made us clear like, hey, it's okay if we make a mistake, because obviously the risk is high to maybe underrun a ball, make a bad punch, whatever. He said rather to go out and try than stay on the line, and we both did a good job at it.
Do you think having had more time with Corey has kind of helped you in the goalkeeping, fluctuations and changes?
Yeah, I mean, generally, if you look at Corey, he's a long time here already. He's probably maybe the best goalkeeper coach in the league. I mean, I know other coaches here, and I can definitely say he's one of the best here.
And I guess to go back to the Colorado game, you guys created a lot of chances. What about that game was different in terms of a creation-wise for you guys than maybe the last couple?
Yeah, I mean, especially the game before, we were lucky a little bit about creating some chances, so we kind of worked them out, talked about it, and especially this game might have been one of our best games we had. So now we made a step forward to create a lot of chances, and now we just got to make them. We're going to win games.
Pat, having guys come in and out of the lineup with injuries or whatever situation it is, has it been a little bit deflating for you guys, seeing all these guys, sitting out of games?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't help that you have almost every game someone injured. But again, we have a big squad, we have good players, so we are able to come off the bench with good players. If you look at this game, Aga came out, Remy came in. Like, we don't lose quality, we have a lot of quality on the bench. So, and even the younger players who are coming off the bench, like Jamo, like Brax, who's obviously starting and making a big season so far, everybody's doing a great job. So I said before, we just got to start keeping a clean sheet and score some goals, and then we're going to win games.
And you obviously see your back line and you guys coming in there like Braxton, even Harvey coming off the bench at times due to injuries. Do you think the whole backups, do you think they have evolved quite a bit throughout the season, especially you guys still searching for a potential clean sheet?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like especially with having a lot of new players in the team and also maybe in the league, I feel we need to get a little bit to adjust to it. I feel like, yes, the level is maybe the same, but it's a different style of play in this league compared to maybe MLS Next Pro or maybe other leagues. And I feel as though you can see that we're getting adjusted to it, and I feel like we're doing every game a better job.
What do you remember? You were the goalkeeper in Seattle last year. What kind of lessons do you remember from that game that you guys learned? Obviously 1-0 up at half.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, it showed us that we have a chance against an MLS team. So we should not be scared, or opposite, we should be excited. I feel like that's the first MLS team who's coming to Phoenix. That's the first US Open Cup game besides maybe Greenville 3 years ago. So I feel like the fans should be excited. We are really excited for this game. And on the other side, we should also need to be aware that it is an MLS team who can just punish us in 5 minutes. So on one side, be really excited and knowing that we have a chance. On the other side, be aware, play to the last second.
Mentally, does that keep you as the goalkeeper on your toes even more than you maybe already would, or is it the same game, same mindset for you?
I would lie if I wouldn't be more excited about this game. I mean, you don't play against an MLS team every year, so yes, we're really excited about this game. On their side, it's also another game, same as it was last week, same as the week after. So I'm always there to keep a clean sheet or not concede a goal to the last second.
How exciting is it to get to play in front of one again?
Oh, it's going to be special. I mean, obviously we lost a few players already, but I feel like the players who were here with him, it was a special time, special for the club, so it's going to be really nice to see him. I think we are kind of on a friends base, but for 90 minutes we are not friends.
What have you made of Braxton? Obviously, you just said that he's having a wonderful start to the season, but what about him and his demeanor, his qualities have allowed him to do this?
I mean, that's so nice if you come from an academy. Obviously, you have pressure. You make yourself a little bit pressure, but he just comes in from the academy and kind of like without pressure. He comes in, just plays his game, doesn't know really think about outside the box. It's just a soccer game, right? So you feel like you can really see this easiness. Like he's really easy on the field, just does what he has to do, and I feel he's doing a great job. He might have been one of the best defenders who we have this season. Really consistent, can play on the left, can play in the middle, can play on the 6, can play on the right. So he made a huge impact for the team.
How do you navigate the different center back pairings you've been given in front of you? You've, I think, had one repeat back line all season. What role do you find yourself like being maybe more vocal through the back and trying to lead the line that's always interchanging, or does that change at all for you?
I mean, obviously we training with different defensive lines. Yes, it would have been nice to have a little bit consistency in the back. Now we had another. I mean, if you think we had Carl, who's usually a 6, we had Axel, who trained with us for 2 days. So obviously there was a little bit of a challenge, but I think both did a great job. Carl is doing a great job in the center back position, what he didn't play for a long time. And Axel, yeah, you could see his quality this game.
Any other questions in the room?
What do you think your defense needs to do in order to withstand the attack from Houston Dynamo?
I mean, we should not stay back. We should also keep the ball. That's we don't want to just sit back and defend for 90 minutes or 120 minutes like you saw kind of against Tulsa after the red card. I feel like that's not our style. Obviously, if there are periods of time in a game where we have to defend for 5-10 minutes, yes, that's going to happen. Maybe even for 20, maybe even for 20 minutes. We release it for 5-10 minutes. We've got to defend again for 20 minutes. But there's more we can keep the ball. There's less chance they're going to have to score a goal. And then you could see that we got better and better each game. So just believe in ourselves, don't be scared, and enjoy the game.
And then going back to Tulsa, what's going through your mind? How are you feeling after those big moments? Obviously, late in the game, you're keeping your team alive. What's going through your mind at that time? I
mean, obviously, at the PK in the last minute, obviously I knew if I save it, I kind of had the feeling we're going to win the game. And if they score, obviously we lose it. And then really confident going to the PK shootout. Could see that we were really calm at the PK. So hey, if we get into PKs, full trust in the team.
Were you prepped with information on Calhera? Were you and Corey kind of on the same page with?
I mean, everybody has some kind of information. He took a PK, I think, the cup round before that, so we kind of knew what he was doing.
Did that give you like a confidence boost going forward, just kind of being the hero in that Tulsa game and now keeping that starting goalkeeper spot going forward?
Sorry, say again.
Did that give you more of a confidence boost after that game, being kind of the hero in Tulsa and then going forward and being able to start more games?
Yeah, I mean, after that game, yeah, I was really confident. I mean, I know that was probably my best game for Phoenix. It was probably one of my top 2 games in the USL, probably top 3-4 games in my career. So yeah, I felt really good after the game.
How do you view the team's communication going into this next game with guys going in and out of the lineup, new midfielder combinations, new center back pairings? Do you feel like the team's communication is really going well throughout most games?
Yeah, I mean, again, I said at the beginning of the season, people need to kind of get to know the league, get to know their role. As more it's going on, we get used to it, we get to know also each other, so we also know our strengths, maybe a little bit our weaknesses. So again, we're a brand new team. Kind of, if you look at the starting lineup, there's almost no one from last year, so it needs time. And I know it's really frustrating to see that we are maybe on the bottom of the table, but if you also look at the games, we are close to get the wins. We are close to get the 3 points. So if you look Detroit, we were close. We lost, but we're actually close to win the game. So it's really just small inches to win. So really calm. I really believe in this team, and we're going to make our way.